Status. Wanting men to respect you, wanting women to love or lust over you. Status is the main reason why most men do anything. I don't want damaged and degenerate women anymore. So women aren't my priority at the moment. Trying to get a woman, that's not something I'm worried about right now. But I'd be lying to you if I said I'm not trying to level myself up. I'm not on self-improvement. So I can get to the level where an intelligent, attractive, beautiful woman who's smart, who's funny, who has her own mission in life, who has these own passions that she wants to pursue, I'd be lying to you to say if I didn't want that. Of course I want that. I'm in position, ready for the word. On your mark, get set, go! I get it from the table. I'm done with my reading assignment, and I'm elated. It's got nothing to do with how confidently I felt about crushing that assignment, though. I tuck my chair in and immediately head for the door. I want to be first in line. First in line to get to the playground. My teacher opens the door, and I calmly lead my class to the destination. My cool composure was merely a facade. I was full of energy. But I knew that if I step out of line, I got too crazy, my teacher would punish me and the rest of my class for my mistakes. So I kept a level head. That's what you gotta do when you sign up to be a leader. We walk and walk and walk, and then I see the light. The double doors were in my grasp. I walk up to them, push the door open, and I hold the door for my entire class. My grandfather instilled chivalry in me at a young age, so I always held the door open for my class. One by one, I see all the kids in my class heading out towards the playground. After about 20 of my friends, enemies, and frenemies pass me, I see her. We lock eyes for merely a second. She gives me a smile, and I return one. Thank you, Jaden. I wanted to say, you're welcome, my queen. But instead, I said, of course, Sydney. Sydney was the nicest, the smartest girl in my class. She was also the cutest. And that's why I had a huge crush on her. And today, I was on a mission. I was going to ask Sydney to be my girlfriend so we can hold hands. I hold the door open for my last few classmates, and I'm beaming with anticipation. Full of energy. My foot tapping against the ground. I'm ready to go as soon as everyone is through. Thank you, Jaden. That was my cue. My teacher grabbed the door, and immediately, I hurl myself towards the middle of the playground. I meet up with my friends so we can start organizing the race. The race that would change it all. We set the start and the end points. Standard procedure. What wasn't standard is that today I decided to do a little warm-up rather than getting right into the race. As we were talking, I looked over and I caught a glance at the monkey bars. I saw Sydney. I immediately started to seize the opportunity. I was going to try to impress her. I ran over there while conserving my speed, and I asked Sydney if she needed any help. She said she was scared and that she'd never been on the monkey bars before. Understandably so. Before I hopped on the monkey bars and really got into the groove of it, I was fucking terrified. I didn't know if I could make it all the way. I didn't know if I was strong enough. I didn't want to fall and hurt myself. And if I did, I didn't want anybody to see me because they would laugh. One day my friends challenged me. And I was a little ass kid full of energy. I had to prove myself. I went for it. Got up. I started. And I fell and busted my ass. And although my friends laughed briefly, they were more supportive. Encouraged me to try again. I tried and tried and tried and tried. Falling and falling, busting my ass, getting up, going back after it. But eventually, I got it. And after that, I was a fiend for the bars. Being that I had XP in conquering the bars, I encouraged Sydney to give it a try, and that I'd help her get back up if she fell. I went and I hopped on the bars, bust one out real quick, and show her how it was done, so she'd have a reference to follow. What I didn't know was that Sydney, she loved to do cartwheels. She was into gymnastics a little bit. So she had some upper body strength. She had some hand-eye coordination. She had some flexibility to her. She stepped up on the bar, grabbed the first one, and began to tackle her fears. She went from bar to bar with grace. If she wasn't so cute, I would have thought she was a liar. She told me she'd never been on the bars before. She got to the end, and she jumped down, elated, proud of herself. She was jumping with joy and amusement. I did it, Jaden! You were awesome! And I'm jealous. That was her first time on the bars, and she just schooled me. She ran over and gave me a hug. Thank you for helping me. I felt like life was complete. But the mission had yet to begin. I had a race to win. I go to the other side of the playground. My friends are. Meet them at the start line and ask them if they're ready. We were waiting on you, lover boy. My best friend at the time, Charlie, said with a chuckle. Yeah. We'll see who's laughing when the race is over. I'd always been the fastest in the class. But it was the dawn of spring. So we hadn't been out on the playground in a while. Because I'm from New Jersey and it'd be cold as the fuck. Being that this was the first time on the playground in a while, we had to see who still held the title. I'm in position, ready for the word. On your mark, get set, go! I take off. I'm holding nothing back. I see nothing on the wall except the blue spot that marks the finish line. I'm thinking of nothing except impressing Sydney. I look over to my right and see Charlie tailing me. I know he wants this bad because he's only beaten me once. Honestly, the score was about 100-1. But that wasn't changing today. I will hold her hand. That was all the fuel I needed. I push, and push. And eventually, I reached the finish. Charlie couldn't have been more than a second behind me. I bend over, try to catch my breath. I feel accomplished. And yet, the mission still isn't done. All the girls like to watch the boys race. I don't know, there's gotta be some primal shit that girls just like the fastest boy. I just proven myself once again that I held that title. With my status firmly intact, I walk over to Sydney and I ask her, straight up, full of confidence and charisma. Hey Sydney, I like you, and I want to hold your hand. You want to be my girlfriend? She jumped at the question. I hadn't known, but Sydney always liked me back. She said yes. She even suggested that we nap next to each other. That's right. I merely just wanted to hold hands. I was on level 1 of this shit, and I was able to confirm spending our sacred nap time together. I'd gotten 5 wins in the past 60 minutes. I grabbed Sydney's hand, looked her in the eyes and smiled, and then I immediately let it go because girls got cooties. We get back inside, take our mats out for nap time, we go to the little corner. Imagine you just walk in this door, and then the corner is basically on this side. That's where we was at, by the computers. So there was kind of some chairs over there. There was some cover by the other tables. And we were trying to be crazy. I lay down next to my girl, and I felt proud. Prouder than I'd ever felt. And with my energy expended, I went to sleep. Status. wanting men to respect you, wanting women to love or lust over you. Status is the main reason why most men do anything. It's a primal desire, the primal desire that causes us to seek the approval of our fellow strong men and seek the love, the lust, the sex from beautiful women. Status is the primal desire, the key to why most men do anything. Let me say this right now. I'm definitely not excluded from this. There are a few primal desires in life. The main ones are love, sex, status, and freedom. Love, we all want to feel intimate. We all crave that emotional connection in life, that feeling of securement, that boundless energy. Sex, desire, harnessing our sexual desires and being intimate with somebody, feeling like we can be masculine, like that we can be dominant, that a woman will submit to us. We all crave that. All masculine men crave that. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Status. Status is the main driver for these two. You want men to respect you. You want women to love, to lust over you. You want this attention from people. You want this validation. We are social creatures. We can say all we want. Oh, yeah, I'm a lone wolf. Oh, yeah, I don't care about no one. Stoicism. And that's lit. At the end of the day, this core primal desire lies in all of us. And status is a big reason for that. The last main one is freedom. Freedom is just that. Wanting to not feel held back. Wanting to live your truth. Live without bounds. Live securely. Be on your purpose. Follow your passions. Not hold back your desires. We all chase these things. We all feel pulled toward these desires. Towards love, towards sex, towards status, towards freedom. And these four desires, these four primal desires, are the root of most surface level desires. A guy can say, I want to get in the gym, I want to build muscle, I want to be in a body that I love. Of course, there's validity to that. But why do you really want that? It's because you want to get laid. Just be real, bro. You want to get girls, you want to fuck, you want to have a girlfriend, you want love. Hey, man, I get it. I'm right, bro, I'm fucking right there with you. I'm right there with you. In the best book ever, The Way of the Superior Man, David Dieter writes this. I want to read this to you. Chapter 41. Turn your lust into gifts. Page 148. The purpose of sexual desire is creation. Reproduction is but the biological aspect of creation. As a man, you probably have much more to give to the world than your children. Just as beautiful women inspire biological procreation, they also inspire artistic, social, and spiritual creativity. When it comes down to it, most creative men will admit, one way or another, women are their muse and inspiration. Women bring them into the world, move them to create and serve humanity. In fact, some men would go so far as to say that if it weren't for women, they wouldn't be much interested in the world at all. I think we can all relate to that on a certain level. Now, I basically wholeheartedly relate to that. And even if you don't completely relate to that, this primal desire, this want for status, for love, for sex, to be intimate with a woman, to be whole, to be one, to come together and be one, this is what a lot of us are looking for. There's a concept called sexual transmutation. Sexual transmutation is using your energy, usually your sexual energy, using that desire, that drive you have, so you can go get women. But it's not inherently using the energy to go get women. It's using that energy, using that want for status, for love, for sex, to go build the body, to go build the muscle. So women are more attracted to you. So they are pulled more towards you. It's building your career, building your business, so you can make a lot of money. So women are attracted to you. Women are pulled towards you. It's going and talking to more girls, trying to be a pickup artist, trying to level up your skills of charisma, of social, of flirting, so you can get laid. At the end of the day, most of the reason why men do almost anything comes down to women. They are our muses. They inspire us. They pull us around the world. They bring us into the world. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. As long as you're aware of that and you start harnessing this energy that you have inside you, this energy that you feel when you see a beautiful woman. As long as you use that and don't release it, your masturbation, you don't try to release it by trying to go up to her, be a creep, trying to fuck. If you take that energy, you harness it through breath. I can't teach you much about that, but this can. You use that energy, you use this desire, and you put it towards self-improvement. It's crazy that if you want women, you actually have to just detach from that completely. And you have to just say, all right, how do I just level myself up? Because if you level yourself up, you become high value men through the body, the aesthetic, through the money, through the charisma, the confidence. Women will be attracted to you. You'll radiate this magnetic energy that women are pulled to. You want to harness this energy and you want to put it towards self-improvement. You want to grow your mind. You want to educate yourself so you can have the skills to grow. And whether that's in fitness, whether that's in mindfulness, spirituality, your business, confidence, charisma, actually being able to talk to women, actually being able to talk to anybody. Social skills, communication skills, they're just a critical part of life. If you're harnessing this energy, this desire that you have for wanting a woman, wanting love, wanting sex, wanting respect, wanting status, wanting freedom, you harness these primal desires that are core in you, that are built up in you, that are fueling you, and you don't release them. You don't masturbate, you don't jack off. Don't do that. Not all the time, at least. Every once in a while, maybe every week, every 2 weeks, that's all right, bro. Cool. But if you're fapping all the time, you're killing your desire. You're complacent. You're not getting after it. If you want women to want you, you got to get after it. You use the energy, you use the sexual desire on self-improvement so you can level up. And when you level up, you inherently get the status. You have the status, you get the respect from men. You get the respect from intelligent people. You get the respect from women. You get the love, you get the sex. If those are the things you want, self-improvement is how to get there. You level yourself up. I won't act like I know a lot about giving women. I'm going to keep it a stack with y'all right now. I've been needy as fuck for love, for sex, for feeling the lonely void in my heart. I've been needy as fuck for that. And because of that, I repelled the women that I attracted at first. Granted, because I was damaged, because I was a degenerate, I was only getting damaged and degenerate women. I don't want damaged and degenerate women anymore. So women aren't my priority at the moment. Trying to get a woman, that's not something I'm worried about right now. But I'd be lying to you if I said I'm not trying to level myself up, I'm not on self-improvement, so I can get to the level where an intelligent, attractive, beautiful woman who's smart, who's funny, who has her own mission in life, who has these own passions that she wants to pursue, I'd be lying to you to say if I didn't want that. Of course I want that. I want to be a dad. I want to have a beautiful family one day. That starts with me and a beautiful woman. But that really starts with me leveling myself up, getting to the level, the status required to even attract a woman of that caliber. If you want high quality women, if you don't want degenerates, you got to get on self improvement. You got to level up. You got to keep leveling up. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to help you do. It's my channel with my daily uploads. I'm Jaden. You can call me Jay, you can call me JC, call me Dubs. I'm here for you, bro. Let's go get the fuck after our dreams. Big YDC.